First of all, good evening everyone, and welcome to the 5th year of the Rebel Junior Premier League. Believe it or not, this is already our 5th year, and tonight we are celebrating not only 5 years, but also the final year of the Rebel Junior Premier League. So it's quite an auspicious night tonight. I think that each and every year we've raised the bar, and it's fantastic to see such a huge turnout here tonight. I'd like to start by all the parents and all the supporters here acknowledging our young players by giving them a quick round of applause to acknowledge the year they had. Gone out of their way to be with us here tonight. The CEO of Football Queensland, Mr. Jeff Foster, and his wife, who are over at the VIP table. Please give them a round of applause. Jeff has driven all the way down from Brisbane to be with us tonight, and Jeff, we really appreciate that, so thank you for your time. Dr. Jeff Kemp, who is the chairman of Football Gold Coast, who has done an immense job in helping get the association moving in the right direction and pull the rest of the board together. So I'd like to recognise Jeff this evening as well. We also have our General Manager of Football Gold Coast, Mr. Damien Bressick here. You'll see Damien, he's sitting down for a second. Normally he's like the Energizer Bunny, he never stops moving, and he works tirelessly in the office making sure that all of the administration staff are doing what they need to do to make sure that our teams are supported. So to Damien, to Philippa, who's put this together tonight, and to all of the office staff, I'd like to say a massive thank you from myself, the coaches, and the rest of the board. Thank you very much. I'm sure throughout the night we will recognise all the coaches and the rest of the board members, but I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart, to all of our coaches, and from all of the players and all the parents and from the board, we sincerely appreciate the passion and the energy and the dedication that you guys have brought to building this program over the last 5 years. This program wouldn't be where it is today without the hard work of our 2 development officers, Pat Hedges and Gary French, and our dedicated team of coaches who work 3 nights a week, are quite often out on the field on Saturdays, scouting games and looking for more talent, and are there every single weekend looking after our players. I'd like to ask all the players to please stand and to give our coaches a huge round of applause to acknowledge the hard work they've done. So we are constantly, as an association and as an organisation running the representative program, we're constantly trying to find ways to bring costs down, and we can't do that without the support of sponsors and people who support our game. And so I'd just like to recognise 4 of our sponsors who have supported us throughout the 2012 season. That's Go Travel, the Gold Coast Spine Clinic, Alamander Hospital, and Mineralogy. So if we can give our sponsors a round of applause. This coach has worked tirelessly throughout the last couple of seasons. I'm not sure that there's a better coach or mentor in this age group to handle the transition from small-sided football at local club level into 11-sided football at a representative level. He exhibits patience, he's a fantastic teacher, he's got a massive thirst and knowledge for the game, and you probably find him out on the football field at least 7 days a week. If he's not watching his own team, he's watching someone else's team. As long as there's a game going on, he's out there watching. If I could please ask Stuart Hallam to come up.
One of the disadvantages of having done this for 5 years is that you've all heard my jokes, so I'll carry straight on. The players. Tremendous dedication, determination, bit of skill. Yeah, lots of skill. Well done all of you, fantastic. Myself and Pat enjoyed every single session, we hope that you did as well. Thanks very much.
Joseph Knox.
I'll tell you what they can do.
Guys, it's actually on the big screen. No, guys, he goes, hands on the hip superstars. I'm like, wait, God.
Alright, man, jump to the sales stuff tomorrow.
And especially all of the parents for getting their kids there on time, nice and early, warmed up, ready to go. It is a very big commitment. And to the players, some of the football you play throughout the year was just sensational. Once you get to the point of putting that together for a whole game, you'll be an unbeatable bunch of kids. So congratulations and well done, and we're straight into it.
Every successful club, every successful program, every successful board is driven by strong leadership of people who are full of energy, they have a vision for where they want to go, and work tirelessly. And I can honestly say that the gentleman that coaches his team and runs our girls program does all of those things. So if I could please ask Gary French to come up.
I just really want to say that I thoroughly enjoyed coaching these girls. A little bit of history with this team is that they're really an under-13 team playing under-14s, and because they don't have an under-13 in the JPL. So it's been a lot of hard work with them. For the first half of the season they struggled to get a win, didn't you girls? And the nicest thing is everything was positive. It was actually the parents that were crying because they couldn't get a win. But they've developed really well, and I think in the last 5 games they've won 3 of them. But it's not just the winning, they really have developed. They follow the national curriculum really well, playing out from the back, and I've really enjoyed coaching you girls. Well done.
Georgie? Jodie Birchall?
Well done.
Thank you.
Amber Glue? Brian Bond? Brian? And Brian. And can I please ask the manager, Nicole Payton, to also come up?
I can't smile that long. Don't take any more. I know they're all laughing at it. I can't.
Into coaching our boys teams, but as a young man who, I guess, hasn't created his wealth yet and is still going down that path, not only has he put his time and his effort into growing with the program, but he's also spent his own money, thousands of dollars and hours of time to ensure that he's put the effort in to keep upgrading his education from a coaching perspective. And I can tell you many hours when I've been sitting up in Brisbane watching the state teams train, because we have kids up there, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, this coach arrives with no kids involved at all. And I'll ask him, what are you doing here? This is an hour-and-a-half drive, 3 nights a week, or Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, and he's there watching, learning, and supporting his players, which is beyond, over and above, what we could expect from any coach. And I share that story with you because it's just an example of the dedication of the coaches we have and how much time and effort they put into these programs. So often we can be criticized for not doing better. And my constant challenge to people is, find me other coaches who are this dedicated and this passionate about supporting the game, and we'll have a look at them. But until then, it's people like this that are helping keep this program alive. It's people like this that are helping take this program forward. And so I have huge respect for this young man, and I'd like to please ask Owen to come up to the stage.
Just tell everyone I don't have a life.
No, it just means you're not married.
Hey, Tom.
Just a massive thank you to the boys, mainly. Really enjoyed myself this year. Been a great bunch of boys to work with. We've learned a lot along the way, and I really hope you stick to it and keep enjoying your football along the journey that we're all on. Big thank you to the parents. Your support, commitment to the team is fantastic, and of course to all the other coaches. There's not a night where I don't ask another coach a question, a bit of advice, have a chat, have a laugh. Somebody takes the wet out of me, you know. But I really thank you. And without you guys, you know, without sticking together, we wouldn't progress forward. So boys, thank you, and thank you everybody.
Godwin Richards.
Hey buddy, well done. What are we good?
James Charlton. Nick D'Agostino. Jake Martin.
Well done, buddy.
I think I'm the only ladies coach. Firstly, thanks to Football Gold Coast for all the support, Philippa for dealing with all my emails and phone calls and harassment. To Candy for helping me out with the girls. It's definitely been an experience, I won't lie. I've coached Premier Women's teams for the last 4 years, and these girls definitely beat them any day of the week. So, to the girls, thanks for a great year. Hopefully, wherever we're heading next year, we can sort of head that way together, hopefully, if I'm allowed back. To all the parents, thank you for all your support, getting the girls to training and games and everything else that everyone else has already said. So, enjoy the night. Thank you.
That's pretty much it.
On stage, Mia Davis. Jay Corsica. Fantastic pictures. Catherine.
Well done, love.
Thank you.
Let's see that, buddy.
No, I think you actually got it right.
Jessica Crowley. Veronica. What do you think Carl's doing?
Well done.
At least it was ugly.
Laura. In terms of the support that he's given this program, it requires the support of the board and a whole bunch of people to make sure that this thing works. And without Jeff's support as the chairman of Football Gold Coast, I'm not sure whether this program would have been run by Football Gold Coast in 2012. And so we're here tonight in large part to the efforts that he helped lead at the start of the season to ensure that this program remained under the management of the Federation. And for that, I think every single one of the players and all the parents here and all the coaches are exceptionally grateful because I think you can see that this program is professionally run, it's well administered, it's driven by people who are passionate and who have the best interests of your kids at heart. So before we break for dinner, I really would like to give Jeff and the rest of the board a round of applause for supporting the program. Thank you.